Bonjour mes amis, comment allez-vous? J'espère que vous allez très bien. Aujourd'hui, today, we are tackling the mysterious and magical sound O in French. Imagine that you are at a French bakery biting into a delicious éclair. What's the sound you make when it's very delicious and you like it? Oh, délicieux, delicious. That's the O we are aiming for today, smooth and a bit luxurious. The sound O in French comes in two flavors, closed and open. First, the closed O, imagine you are trying to whistle through a tiny straw, your lips for a small tight circle, and then the sound is neat and precise. Listen carefully and repeat after me. O, with a tight small circle in our lips. O. Good job. Then comes the open O sound. Think of it as if you have just heard the funniest joke ever and you are laughing so hard that your mouth opens wide. O. O. Very good. So, a closed O should be pronounced in the following cases. First, when we have a word that ends in O, it's a closed O, like in the word piano, abricot. Piano, piano, abricot, apricot. Gros, big. Moto, moto. We have also the closed O when the O is followed by an S that makes the sound Z. And that's to say when S is between two vowels. So remember that each time we have an S between two vowels in French, we read it and we pronounce it like a Z, not like an S. Okay? So we have the word, for example, rose, which means rose or a pink. Rose. Or the word chose, which means a thing. Chose, une chose. It's a feminine noun. Une chose. The third case in which we should pronounce a closed O is when topped with a circumflex accent, like in the word hôtel, hotel, côte, coast, rôle, roll, chômage, unemployment, chômage. So it's a closed O. Fourth case in which we have to pronounce the closed O is when the sound O is written with two vowels, A and U. So the two vowels combined, A and U, are always pronounced O, and even a closed O. It comes generally at the end of the words, but we can have some cases in which we have AU in the beginning or in the middle of a word. Like in the words épaule, shoulder, épaule, or chaud, which means hot, chaud. Crapaud, a toad, crapaud. Sauterelle, a grasshopper, sauterelle. Noyau, a core or a kernel, for example. When speaking about the earth core, we say le noyau de la terre. Or when speaking about an apricot kernel, we call it also noyau de l'abricot. Both of them are closed O sounds. Noyau, abricot. The fifth case in which we should pronounce a closed O is when the O sound is written with three vowels combined EAU. So each time we have an EAU, we should pronounce a closed O, comme like in the word beauté, beauté, which means beauty, or cerveau, brain, cerveau. And the last case in which we pronounce a closed O is when we are dealing with some foreign words in French, like the word chaud, mainly English words derived from English. So chaud, in French we say le chaud, or a bungalow, un bungalow, bungalow. So it's a closed O. Good job, guys. Then now we move to the open sound O, the open O, and it should be pronounced in the following cases. First, when followed by the sound G, like in the word éloge. So we have an open O, éloge, which means praise, or horloge, horloge, which means clock. The second case is when the O is followed by an R, like in the word orange. We have an open O, orange, which means orange, organisation, organization, alors, then, or mordre, bite, to bite, to bite. When followed by a V, we should pronounce an open O, innover. Innover, it's an infinitive verb and it means innovate. Innover, so we have an open O. The fourth case is in front of consonant clusters. That's to say, when we have many consonants that follow the O in French, we have to pronounce it open. Forme, form. Morte, dead. Porte, door. Propre, clean. So as you see, it's an open O. Golf, a golf. Automne, autumn. Automne, because we have an AU which must be pronounced closed at the beginning. Automne. And the second one is open because it is followed by a consonant cluster. The fifth case in which we have to pronounce an open O is in words in homme or on, like the word économe, thrifty, or anémone, anémone. The sixth case, is in words with os, like in the word rhinocéros. Rhinocéros. So it's an open O. Rhinocéros. Rhinoceros. In some os words, like in the word boss, or when the consonant is doubled, we also we have to pronounce an open O. Boss, a bump. Boss, une bosse, a bump. And finally, in most words beginning with HO, the O is pronounced open. Like in the word hôpital, we have already seen that. Hôpital. And homard, lobster. Homard. Thanks for your attention. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Goodbye.